Hi there, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Super Turrican 2, where the Timeshitters and I, Ben, am currently playing through the third level of Super Turrican.
Watch out for the smoke, Ben, it's coming for you.
Yeah, so basically there's this poisonous gas that keeps filling up through the level.
Is it poisonous? Can you get hurt by it?
You can get hurt by it. It doesn't kill you instantly, but as you can kind of see, you take damage when you're in it. There's a lot of obstacles in this level. It's pretty intense.
So I'm assuming those plumes are damaging as well.
Yeah, pretty much everything's damaging, and also this part I jumped there. That was a part of the pipe that collapses.
Ooh.
So 40 death. But it's a very short level. I'm almost at the end already.
Oh well, so it's not too intense then.
Well, short but powerful. And I jump over the gem and get the flame power up when I wanted the spread shot. So a good start to this video already.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right. You're doing Super Turrican.
This music's awesome.
It is actually. It's very synthy. I think Michael Jackson did the music for this game.
No, you're thinking of Sonic 3.
Oh, was this David Bowie then? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, see, you didn't fall for my bait there. I was just going to do a list of different musical acts, which I know didn't do this game's music to annoy you.
I just want David Bowie to have done this music, so I'm going to pretend he did.
Cool.
Don't take that as gospel.
So, is that ship yours, or belong to your team?
No, I don't think so.
Because I don't see why this would ever happen from Eddie's perspective. If it's your ship, why aren't you in it? And if it's their ship, why are they letting you do this?
Well, they can't really stop. They are trying to stop you. Look, there's waves of them flying in,
But
and then it just drops you off into doom. So that section I've just done is actually, and that was just. Now, what happened there was my D-pad screwed up slightly. So when I pressed right and jump, it pressed down. You've used this D-pad, and you know that it screws up a lot.
Fair enough.
But I mean, that section there where you're hovering, you're hanging from the ship, is actually pretty hard. I found it really difficult as a kid.
Looks very difficult, and I'm assuming if you fall, that's a death.
Yeah.
So these look like pets I used to have when I was young, like sea monkeys.
I was probably going to say, what, you had like 30-foot long giant purple sand snakes that can jump for inordinate amounts of time.
Yeah.
But
they're called sea
growing up in
monkeys.
Newcastle.
Yeah, but I didn't use the powder they provided. I used stag chili.
Sure.
Because I love that stuff.
And that's the end of that level as well. So.
So I assume that one was just hanging off the edge of a cliff and was just connected to a landmass.
Well.
Or was this an infinitely long snake?
I don't know, but you just end up here now.
Oh my word! That is a really nice looking suit you've got. Oh wow! So this is a spinny mouth boss.
Yeah. If you drop out, I didn't do it in this video, but basically, I keep jumping over its two jaws. That if you fall, you can fall through them quite easily, and that's an instant death.
Oh, so those gaps in between the jaw collections.
Yeah. The tongue hurts you, but the teeth don't, obviously, otherwise it'd be impossible.
Would be impossible.
And also he drops acid, saliva occasionally.
Those rocks in the background are just window dressing, they don't do anything.
Yeah, I think you're sort of meant to be flying through, I don't know what you're meant to be flying through, actually.
You're just sort of flying through the sky, as with the other worms, but this is like the mother worm.
Yeah, I think it's just called Jaws, you know, this boss.
I'd call him Captain Tonguey.
Captain Tonguey.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, he's got a fairly nightmarish tongue.
Captain Nightmare Tongue. Tonguey.
But this is like the first major boss of the game, and
so it's one every 5 levels or so.
About that, yeah. I mean, I've just
levels.
beaten this. I've beaten the first world now, so we've earned another cutscene.
Oh well, that's
Oops, that was. I don't know what that was. I guess that was me having save stated and not edited the footage out there. That's a little flash forward. So, Turrican, he gets caught basically by an enemy ship. And so they found him on the Doom World and captured him.
Oh, we've done alright then.
Yeah, you don't have to break out, you just start.
We start after the breakout. This is like the prison break sort of sequence.
Yeah.
We start on the top of the ship?
Yeah.
Wow. So that is a laser I don't want to be in, or?
It doesn't hurt you, but it pushes you backwards, as you may notice. Like, so
So it just hinders your progress considerably.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
you can't hope to, like, actually run into it.
You can't make any progress unless you're jumping, which is why I'm constantly jumping in this section. Also, enemies come out of those holes, which makes things difficult. So you have to destroy the generator at the back there to progress. Sure. You can't jump over it. At least I've never been able to.
So you have to actually kill these jet thruster things.
Yeah.
Is that the dream planet in the background? Or?
I assume so. I've never given it much thought. I've got so, you see, since I've never watched someone play this game, I'm always playing it. I don't really pay attention to the background.
Backgrounds are important, man.
They are, I agree.
And this is why we do these LPs together.
Very true.
That's why I do it blind.
So this is probably the longest level after the after 1-2, which was where I fought the giant enemy crab at the end of it.
This guy looks pretty simple. He just has a little attack.
Yeah, I mean you have to get the rebound to get into the area where he is, because the rebound shots bounce up that laser. I mean, I'm doing this damage because I've got the missile power up as well.
Yeah. So you shoot rebounds up the laser. That's interesting.
That's the way you're supposed to fight him. But
So he's got another attack now. Does he get progressively more attacks for the series of these?
I think there's only 2 of them.
Okay.
But they're just a really weird looking thing. They're like a bee with the face of Zeus.
It's kind of like an eerie little music there. It's almost like that boss wasn't meant to happen at all, and from anyone's perspective.
What boss, Jack? Ooh.
This is Timeshitters' existential nightmare. Or is it?
It is.
Okay.
So then we go into some fairly unforgiving platforms.
Wow. So you weren't kidding.
I get really lucky there.
Wow.
And because if I missed that platform, I would have died.
So you can still stand on them when they're turning around, but they're a bit more narrow.
They're a lot more narrow. I didn't even know those power-up boxes were there. It's pure fluke. I found those. And you think it's the end of the level, but no. You've got... So if I fall now,
You're still dead.
I instantly die, yeah. And then we've got a boss to fight.
Oh dear.
Well, it's more like 3 bosses, really, but...
Okay, so here's an angry bit of jet fire. Now, like, from what I can gather, like, the enemies, like the sort of the Turrican, the baddies, whoever it is, are just your standard sort of soldiers, space marine type things. But what's this?
I've no idea. Well, what's weird is I get you see, like in the cutscene, like Turrican gets captured, right, by these sort of soldier chavas, and then they don't even appear. Like, I mean, all I've thought is those things I've thought in the second level, but with some space masks, the weird bee things, and those bad boys.
It's a very trippy little game, isn't it? So
it's very, yeah.
That's the
so there's a sort of a forgiving platform at the bottom if you screw up, but it's only there intermittently.
So you have to be lucky again.
So these things actually can't hurt you, but they disconnect your claw.
Ah, so they're being... Wow, so you have to keep on moving, or...?
Yeah, I mean...
Wow,
you can shoot them.
Yeah, but that's really tight. Like... So is it a case of do you want to try and get on the floor while it's there and shoot them a little bit and then get back up?
Well, basically, once they've disconnected you, they fall off as well, as you can sort of see.
Oh, I see.
So one good strategy is doing what I'm doing now, which is just making lots of very small jumps, because then as soon as you get knocked off, you'll immediately grab on, and you've destroyed them as well.
Very time consuming, but are you done, or is there more?
Yep, done. That's the end of this video. In fact, that's World 2, Level 2-1 done. So the next level, we get to see the bike racing.
Solid performance. I'm looking forward to the bike race.
All right, see you then.